This is not actually going to be a review. This is going to be more of a rant on a game called Ninja Assault, made by Namco for the PS2. This game is an arcade port of a gun con game that came out around 2000 or so. This game ain't that bad if you're playing with a gun con or any kind of third-party gun for the PS2. But if you're using the controller, this game is one of the most unfunnest pieces of shit you can play. And you're about to find out why. One of the biggest flaws in the gameplay when you're using the controls is that you have an auto-aim function. Who the fuck puts an auto-aim function in a light gun game? It kills whatever challenge you can put into. One thing is that when you have an auto-aim function on it, it automatically targets a certain enemy, okay? This creates two flaws, okay? The first flaw is the fact that it makes the game so goddamn easy that you can put your penis on the controller and beat the game. Or it focuses the target, the cursor, on the wrong enemy, and you end up taking a fucking hit. It's a worst of both worlds, really. But Jedi, can't you just turn the auto-aim function off? No, you can't. You can't even select it in the options. It doesn't even give you an option to turn it off or on. You can't even adjust your freaking aim cursor, the sensitivity of the aim cursor, and the sensitivity and the aim cursor is god-awful. It moves slower than fucking molasses. Look at this. Like that, I couldn't even avoid it. I can't even avoid shots because this thing moves so fucking slow. And like this, see, like that. This thing makes the game so fucking easy. You can just put your penis on the controller and just beat the entire fucking game with it. There's virtually no challenge or skill to it whatsoever. Even in other Namco gun con games such as Vampire Knight and Time Crisis, if there was an auto-aim function on, you could turn it on or off. And not only that, you can also adjust your sensitivity of the actual cursor. Why couldn't you do that in Ninja Assault? I mean, did Namco just get lazy on that game or something? Another great part about this game is the graphics. Look at the graphics in this game. It looks like complete donkey balls. Look at it. I understand this game came out in 2000 in the arcades, but I mean, I've seen better looking Dreamcast games that came out in 1998, launch titles like Carrier and Blue Stinger that look better than this. I mean, look at it. It just does not look good at all. I mean, it just looks like complete ass. Let's compare and contrast, shall we? Alright, let's look at Vampire Knight, okay? Yes. This game came out by Namco the same year that Ninja Assault did in the arcades, okay? Look at the graphics, okay? Look at the difference. The graphics, in my opinion, look pretty damn good for a game that came out in 2000 in the arcades. They look rather impressive. They actually look like they put some effort into them. Let's go back to Ninja Assault. Let's look at the graphics in this game, okay? And then keep in mind, this came out the same year that Vampire Knight did, okay? It's like night and day.
Yes,
and don't you just love the horrible voice acting in this game? Don't you just love how they have no enthusiasm in their voices?
I was here?
You knew I was here? I could do a better job than this, and I'm not even trying. Perhaps I underestimated your abilities. I'm gonna use this hot gun and kick the fuck out of zombies and shit.
Now is not the time for small
talk. Now is not the time for small talk. Now we're gonna use our guns and kick some ninja ass. And another thing, why are ninjas using guns? Shouldn't they use like shurikens or something? From what I read in the manual, they're actually supposed to be magically powered guns. Magically powered gun? That is so original. That is such a kick-ass idea. I mean, look at it this way. Couldn't Namco just have a little bit more originality with this shit? I mean, couldn't they just have something that's different from any of the other light gun games in the genre, and actually throw ninja stars at the enemies and actually stick in them like, you know? Wouldn't it be cooler? Wouldn't that actually make your game stand out to you? Let's continue on with this fuckfest. OG Willikers, here's the first boss of the game. You think this boss be challenging? Nah, it ain't really all that challenging. Watch how it takes virtually no skill to beat this boss. I can just keep hitting the fire button and the reload button and just kick his ass easily. Watch, I'm not even aiming for him, but yet I still kick his ass. Watch it in real time. That easy. I beat the boss that easy. No skill or challenge involved.
You seem to know how to handle a gun. Who are you?
Don't you just love the voice acting?
An enemy of Shogun Chigai. Let us leave it at
That is good enough.
That is good enough for me. And I just like how she just joins you and they don't even suspect that she's a spy or anything. Great storyline. Great plot. Here's a prime example of how flawed the auto-aim function is in this game. Notice how the cursor automatically aims on the enemies, never the shots they fire, especially when they're 2 feet away from you. So that pretty much means that you're going to be taking a lot of cheap hits throughout this entire game if you're playing this game with the control. Ooh, cool looking boss. Too bad he's pissed fucking easy. Look at this. I don't have to even try to aim for him. But at the same time, you can't avoid taking hits because it's always focused on aiming on the fucking enemy. Look at this, watch this. As soon as he comes up, it points right to him. And you can't avoid taking hits at all. See, I don't have to even try to aim. I could put my dick on the controller and wank my dick back and forth and beat this fucking boss. I don't have to even try to aim. It automatically aims for me. There's virtually no challenge in this whatsoever or accomplishment. And the fact that you can't turn it off is just completely ridiculous. Okay, I've destroyed this game long enough. The only way I'll recommend this game is that if you have a gun con or a Mad Catz or some third-party gun for your PS2, that's the only way I can recommend playing this game. Other than that, stay away from this game because this game is just too fucking easy for its own good. And not only that, this game also has little mini games as well. Like, there's also mission modes in here as well. But it pretty much makes the game pretty much useless because you can't aim right with this fucking auto aim. Okay, so this has been a rant by me, Jedi. Never really reviews, more of a rant. So this has been me, Jedi. See you next time.